Welcome, traveler. You have entered a realm of adventure. Prepare yourself for tales from beyond the dice.
Beyond the Dice is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play podcast set in a cyberpunk city called New Ettica. I'm your Dungeon Master Luke, and your players are...
Benjamin, I play Cortaine, the level 5 human fighter.
Peter! Today I've chosen to play Spigs, the level 5 dwarf artificer.
Trav, Little Moss, level 5 half-orc monk.
You're not gonna read off the thing?
You can't do written gags. This is a verbal podcast. They can't see the fact that we're looking at a document that has the word monkey written there.
Again.
Level 5 half-orc monkey.
It's like, I would change it, but I've had my editing rights revoked because I kept putting really inappropriate stuff in there.
Alright. And with this talk of being an audio... Oh, man, there's a freaking bug fly in here. It's
A bug fly.
it's a bug. It's not a normal fly. It's a bug fly. Alright. I'll get your boys to roll a d20 for me, and whoever gets the Lewis gets to tell the story and the tale of what happened previously.
Shit. I got a 1 again.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll. It could be a 1.
Or worse.
No, it's not a 1 then.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, roll off.
No roll off. They have to say it at the same time.
No.
14. 14.
I don't... 7. That's alright, that's alright.
3 times in a row.
Just giving the people what they want. More
Poorly
Cortaine.
retold recaps.
It'll be alright this session, I guess. I was really trying to come up with a comeback, and I just couldn't. I just blanked.
Yeah, just like your recaps. Go on.
Oh! Okay, so last session, we were inside the corporate building. Cortaine was chasing the banshee, while Little Moss was chasing tail.
That's pretty good. Go on.
Thank you. So, Little Moss and Spigs were helping out some of the civilians down in the lobby, and there was, what was her name? Sarah. Little Moss gave her number to Sarah. Sarah gave Little Moss a visitor's pass, which we used to great effect to help Cortaine get past all of the crazy Phantom Menace energy shields that were blocking him from the Banshee.
Yes.
There was a half-elf scientist who thought with his penis instead of with his head, and that caused him to open the door on the Banshee, and the Banshee murdered that fool in cold blood.
Well,
I mean, when
speaking
Cortaine...
of cold-blooded murder...
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say, calm down. Speaking of cold-blooded murder, at least when Cortaine kills someone, it's by accident. Cortaine tried to flashbang the Banshee up a staircase, and rolled very poorly on perception, which meant that Cortaine was sure that he knew where she was. So throwing a grenade as a flashbang, he got it. I assume it got lodged or exploded right near someone's head. I think that guy's name was Jared or Jenkins, and he was dead. But thankfully, all the witnesses were flashbanged, so none of them saw that Cortaine did it.
Well, okay. Just I'm gonna peel back the DM screen. I'm gonna peel it away for a moment.
Whoa, Luke!
Oh!
Put on some pants!
Think of the
Can you
children!
guys see my big DM society?
Yeah, I can.
Whoa!
All right,
It's
so
so huge.
that flashbang, it didn't blow off the guy's head. His head was severed, and there was a splatter of blood on the wall. So I would say with Cortaine's combat experience, he would see that, or he would put together that most likely what happened, or what most likely happened, was the flashbang went off, blinding those people, and maybe even partially blinding the Banshee. She bumped into them and may have decapitated one of them.
That makes a lot of sense. Ben doesn't know that, but Cortaine probably would have figured that out.
Yeah, I think Cortaine would have put it together as he's like, as
He's
he
like,
saw
a
the
flashbang
head.
doesn't do that.
Yeah. If anything, their face should be scorched.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
now Cortaine
Now,
doesn't feel
hold
bad.
on. I'm just going to zip back up the DM screen. Now, go ahead, continue.
Oh.
Your DM screen is unzipped. I'm sorry. Okay, so then we were able to chase the Banshee up to a restricted laboratory, and we found that in that laboratory there was this giant being, this giant creature. Some would say it was simply a giant of some kind. It was like all deformed and stuff.
Colossal.
And it was in a big vat of green goo. As the Banshee was running out, in order to try to slow us down, she fired an arrow at the vat, causing the giant creature to escape. And as we were running past, following the Banshee, this creature was like killing all the scientists. It was not a pretty sight. How was that, Travis?
Oh, it's, not bad for someone that rolled a 1.
Well, you also rolled a 1, so...
Yeah, but then I rolled double his roll. Yeah.
That's true. Anyway, we will begin this episode in that massive room, this huge laboratory with these 4 outer labs, glass walls and glass roof, with all the scientists in there sort of hiding behind equipment and desks. Then this small lab in front of a huge cylindrical tank, this vat that is cracking, this huge creature inside that is casting its bulging, deformed eye upon scientists and making them deformed as well. It's slamming its hands into the glass as you see bits of this goopy water spraying out along the breaks, and its hand punches through the glass, just falls like rain. It just shatters and cascades down and around that lab and around the room as this creature is getting to its feet. It's sort of struggling to get to its feet in a way. Maybe it's never stood before, or maybe it hasn't gotten to its feet in a long time. You're not quite sure, but it's sort of rising slowly, stumbling a bit. It's like wiping this goop off of its face and out of its nose and mouth, and it pulls this big tube out of its mouth and keeps pulling it. Now you see the Banshee running along this this balcony that sort of, I would say, skirts this room, and she's running to the opposite side, around the right side of the room. And you guys can see across as all the glass in this big thing has dropped away. This big vat has broken. You can see past the creature as it's hunched down, sort of on a knee, that there are more elevators over the other side. Now, just quickly, as time stops, and we're going to go into some meta in a bit, in just a moment. Little Moss, you're on 1 HP. You were all together. Do you want to sort of do you want to decide things in character, or do you want to talk about it now as this thing's going on? I believe one of you or two of you may have items that will sort of help over time. Maybe the time you were going up the elevator or whatever. Do you want to
like retroing a little bit?
Yeah, because you guys, there was a lot going on last episode. In the time that Little Moss and Spigs were waiting in the elevator, going up and down and all over the place in there, I will say we can sort of retcon the use of some stims and some healing stuff that you guys have access to while you were doing nothing in there.
I'm like, doom, 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 doom. Hey, Spigs, I'm feeling a little flat, man. I feel like I might pass out. Do you have any energy drinks or like caffeine tablets or something? I just need some pep.
I got my medication pills.
Well, I'm not incontinent.
Incontinent?
I don't have
Isn't it like your whole planet?
I don't have erectile dysfunction disorder.
I thought that's why they called you Little Moss.
Wouldn't I be called floppy moss?
He's a grower, not a shower.
Could you have a stim or something? Like, just give me some.
You mean like an adrenaline stick?
No, you've already given him one of those.
You mean like you want a death stick?
Hey, actually,
yeah,
there's,
that's thick.
there's this great scene in this movie that I watched.
Oh
No.
What is it? What is it, Trap?
Nah, I forget what it was called.
Thank goodness. No, I only got these.
It's not.
adrenaline stims.
It wasn't like felching or anything, was it?
Oh man, we promised not in the actual recording.
This is not.
You're breaking the fourth wall.
Leave it for the Taint podcast, Luke.
Taintcast.
Taintcast.
Sorry, guys, go.
Well, I forget. Just give me some fucking health points.
Can't just give you health points. I gave you adrenaline stims, and you have to wait. It says on the side you have to wait 5 hours.
Oh, did I get some? Did I get any? Did I just forget they're in my bum bag?
Have a look.
I'll look in my bum bag.
And you remember just as you all were leaving and collecting all your gear, like after Little Moss, you came back after eating Lady's Choice. Gage told you to take the healing stims and the stim grenade he had. And I'll say that they are. Spigs has got the grenade, and you have the healing stims.
Oh.
So you've got 2 basic and 1 medium healing stim.
I'm gonna just like get that good medium stim into me.
All right, so roll 2d6 plus 2, and you get that many health points back.
2d6 plus 2. All right, I got 9 health points.
Cool. Just you can use basically as many as you want.
I'm gonna keep going.
All right. So we
Basic.
use
Basic,
1 basic or both of them.
both.
Okay.
Luke, how long has it been since Cortaine got damaged by those Phantom Menace energy shields?
Okay, I'd probably say with like opening them and running down the hallways and getting to the elevator and then rocketing up the elevator and all that sort of stuff, I'd probably say about 10 minutes or so.
Cool. So I will heal myself. I believe it's a D6.
Yep.
I have that healing augment.
Yes, the ring one.
Yeah, so it's every 10 minutes I heal for 1d6.
Why
Awesome.
do you feel the need to interrupt the middle of my healing to heal yourself?
Because he was probably trying to let you take time to calculate how many d4s you would have to roll.
That's exactly what I was doing, yeah.
How many d4s do I have to roll?
4d4 plus 4 if you're using both of those stims.
Okay, cool. I'm up to 24 HP.
All right. And now we'll cut back to that room after we did a little flashback of everyone like stabbing themselves with healing stims and stuff. So we're back. You're back in that massive room, and the creature is kneeling. You see the banshee sprinting across the walkway above the labs. There are on each side of the room. This is a big giant square room. There are multiple stairs that lead down to the bottom levels. What do you guys want to do? I should say, roll initiative first, just so we have an order of things, and then tell me what you want to do.
Moss 7.
Oh. Cortaine 20.
Spigs rolled a 1.
You go last.
Spigs lasts the longest. Spigs will get the last laugh.
Whew. All right. Ouch. Okay. So, what's your dex mod, Cortaine?
My dex mod is +2.
All right. I'm going to knock that to 19. That's 20 minus 20 plus. Cool. All right. You are first.
Excellent. So, I would like to... So the Banshee. Can I see her still?
Yes. She is across the other side of the room, running along the walkway above this laboratory.
If this giant, how far away is the other walkway? Like, could I fly across?
So you can walk down these stairs. It's they're not like large. They're just small stairs from the elevators down to this walkway, and then there are another set of stairs that go down to the main lab, which are a bit bigger. And so like it won't take long to move down there.
But wait, so is she below us, or is she kind of at the same elevation on the other side of the lab?
She is slightly below you on that walkway. You guys are on the stairs down from the elevator.
Okay, but she is on the other side of the lab?
Yeah, she's on the right side of the lab.
Okay, so would it be faster to travel as the bird flies? Like, because I've got the winged boots,
Yep.
or those ornaments, but winged boots is
The
what they're
rocket,
called.
the rocket boots in your armor.
Yeah, the rocket boots in my armor.
Yep.
So would it be just a lot faster for me just to fly across?
Yeah. Yep. Rather than go down and then fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I will do that. I will. How far is it exactly? 'Cause I would need to know if I'm going to dash or if I'm going to just single move.
She's probably... I'm going to say she's probably like 45... Oh, actually, it's probably a bit longer than that. She's running around the edge. Maybe 65 feet.
Okay, I will.
And she moves quicker than like the average person.
Yeah, cool. I will dash with my winged boots, meaning that I can move a total of 60 feet. So I will just fly across to the other balcony.
Yep.
And with my sword out, I will be within attacking range, so she will need to, take an op attack if she tries to run away.
Cool.
And I will yell out to her. Do we know that she's called the Banshee, or is that just like?
That's what you called her.
Okay.
So you don't know she's actually she's not actually. That's probably that's not her name. You've just called her that. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't call her that because it'd be a bit weird. I always say, lady. If you give us what you're carrying, we will let you live. As I slam down into the balcony.
That sounds like she'll be conducive to that.
Never.
There we go.
Okay. Well, you can't say that I didn't give her a chance.
Yep. All right. Next, we will have this large mutant creature. It will.
All big.
I'm gonna roll to see. It looks around and it sees both Little Moss and Spigs basically right in front of it. If it got really high, I was gonna see Cortaine flying around, but it doesn't because the.
Oh yeah, I thought that might be a risk. Just get grabbed out of the air, plucked out of the air by this giant monster.
What it does is it reaches to one of these large metal strut foundations that connect to the roof, and it grabs it and it rips it out. And you hear this groaning sound as the roof the room shakes a little bit as it grabs it and rips it. And it's got this huge strut, and it like bends it a bit, like in a hook at the end, and it swings it down at you guys. So it's going to be. Also, just as some meta, I'll probably cut this out. You guys don't have to fight this. Like, you guys can run. Don't think that just because it's D&D, you need to like kill it. If you don't think you'll be able to, or if you don't think your characters will, just
can we befriend it?
You can certainly try. So I'll roll for its attacks. It's going to swing down at Little Moss, and then it will continue its attack to hit Spigs. So one for each. Little Moss, that will be a 16 versus AC. And Spigs, this will be a 17 versus AC. That's very close grouping.
That, I believe, misses.
Alright, you guys sort of duck down a few stairs as it swipes, and it just completely crushes the stairs above you. And you feel the stairs you're on sort of groan and sort of fall backwards a bit. That is the end of its turn. It'll be the Banshee's turn now, and what she will do is she is going to she's holding her bow. She throws it over her shoulder, and you see this little sort of augment panel flick up, and it magnetizes the bow to it and flicks it down. She rips out her katana, and she's going to attack you, Cortaine.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, I got one crit, and I got an 18. Let's see what this is. Plus... The 18 will be a plus 26.
Yep, both hit.
Okay. The katana, she's using two-handed, and I believe that is D10. Yep. So first it will be 13 slashing damage for the first hit. It will be 12 slashing for the second hit, and I shall roll some other type of damage, because as she slashes towards you, I don't know if you remember from a few episodes before,
yes,
her blade was glowing green.
Yes, I do remember that.
Okay. You need to... Yeah, okay, cool. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Awesome. 21.
Alright. And you will take... you will take 9 poison damage from the first attack. Another Constitution saving throw for me.
That is a 19.
That is a save as well. And the next one will be 7 poison damage on the second strike.
Cortaine is badly wounded. Thankfully, though, because of his armor, he did not take much damage from... I have a resistance against the physical damage.
Nice. Where she slashes you, you see like this green energy sort of like... Not sprout, but like shine from this where she slashed into your armor.
Yeah.
And then she is going to... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, she's going to move away. Yep.
Cool. I'll take an off attack.
Do it. Do it.
No. I will use Great Weapon Master.
Yep.
So I take -5 to hit, but I will deal an extra 10 damage if I do. I will, on this attack, use the... What is that?
Inspiration?
No, inspiration. Sorry, I need to check, because I've got the beat here, the name, but I don't have it because I need to have my Blade's handbook in front of me. My apologies.
What's it called? I can look it up.
Blade Mastery. I think I have one of them which helped me with off attacks, but I might be wrong.
Oh, that's from an Unearthed Arcana, +1 to attack rolls when you make with the weapon.
Yeah.
That one there. On your turn, you can use your reaction to assume a parrying stance, provided you have a weapon in hand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, no, so it wasn't that.
When you make an opportunity attack with the weapon, you have advantage on the roll.
Oh, bam! Okay, I don't need to use my thingamajig.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 17 versus AC.
And that means it beats it. Let's just
yes.
say. Okay.
Okay, so that is 19 slashing damage and 10 fire damage.
Okay. So as you slash down, it's really odd what happens, right? You see all of these like little channels of light on her suit light up this sort of orangey yellow color, and she like jerks to the side. It slashes her. It just grazes her on the back. but your attack does not make full contact, or doesn't do full damage, I should say. So how much damage did you do?
It was 19 slashing.
Yep.
And then 10 fire damage.
Awesome.
He did not even bat an eyelid.
What, the banshee?
Mm.
Yeah, I feel that the banshee is going to be hard to kill.
Alrighty then. So, next in the turns, it will be Little Moss.
The one-eyed, one-armed giant purple people eater took a swipe at me, and I wish to try and run up its giant body and punch it in its engorged eye.
Alright, well, this, the huge metal sort of girder thing it's holding in its hand is sort of caught on the stairs, so you can run up it actually if you wish, and then up its arm.
Yes, I am going to do that.
Alright, I'm going to say that you use your movement to get up all the way up its arm towards its shoulder and head. You can make your attack if you wish to make it there, or you can make it on its arm. It just depends what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm going to get all the way up to the top.
Nice.
If you want to rock and roll. And I rolled 25 to hit.
Oh, you definitely hit this thing.
Okay. And then I will do a flurry of blows.
Alright.
Right in its eyeball hole.
In its big eyeball or its little eyeball?
Big eyeball hole.
Alright. Sweet.
Brutal. 34 damage.
34 damage.
And its
What
eye
damage
hole.
is it? Bludgeoning, because you're punching with your fist, is that right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
What happens to its eye?
Oopsie daisies.
Does it just sort of fiercely stare back at me? Like, that'd be really disconcerting.
Your first punch actually hits the eyeball itself, and then the lid closes over, and you punch into that. And as you punch in, you punch through the skin, and it's just like weeping out this sort of yellow goop, and it's like screaming in pain. Next, we will have Spigs.
Spigs fires up the thunder cannon. He fires it at its little eye.
Big eye, little eye.
The little mouse is in front of the big eye, so I'm like, gotta aim for the little eye. But he's a little off target with a 11 versus AC.
That is not going to hit. So as Little Moss is like punching this thing in the eye, you raise your thunder cannon, you load the ammo, you fire it, and the creature like moves, lifting the big metal bar up, and your thunder cannon hits that instead of hitting the creature. Did you want to do anything else? Move or...
Spigs will reload and move out of the way.
All right. So you're going to move down the stairs to the landing that stretches around the room.
So you can still see it, but it gets a bit of cover.
Yeah. Cool. Next, we will have Cortaine.
Cool. So I will charge after Banshee.
All right.
I will take one great swing with my sword, and again I will use I'll use the great weapon attack, and I will also use inspiration on this one. So I'll use that one that you gave me before.
Nice.
That is a 23. It was a nat 18. I don't think I'm far enough as a fighter to have 18 crits. I think it's still 19, but I will just check. You will bear with me. No, okay, no, so that's way later. So I hit, and then I roll the damage. So that is that's ghetto crit for the physical damage and an 8 for the fire damage. So that is 26 damage physical, 26 slashing damage and 8 fire damage.
Nice. Okay. Her armor reacts once again. sorry, I rolled advantage. I'll roll again because she doesn't have advantage on that. Ooh, okay, so you're too quick. Her armor goes to react to like dodge your blade in a way. You see like her skull helmet, like the lights inside, this orange glow sort of comes up, and she sees your blade coming down. She goes to dodge. You like correct, and you slash her right across her armor, and you see like it splits a bit, and she stumbles to the ground. She rolls, and she's holding it as she's bleeding quite badly.
So I'm already. I'll get off. Oh, that's one attack.
Yep.
So I will attack again. This time I'll not use my great weapon strike, which is good because that is an 18. If I use great weapon, I would have missed.
Lucky.
So that hits. So slashing damage is 16. Fire damage is 9. Oh, I've been rolling ones last session and this session. I'm rolling good on the damage.
Alright. The second slash, you cut her up the ribs up towards her neck. That you see the armor sort of split a bit again. It looks like there's like a second weave under there, but she's bleeding really bad again from that side. Is that the end of your turn?
I simply tell her one more time, surrender or die.
She says, "If I die, the edict will come down on you and your family once again, but with full force. Not just mecha bugbear after them, but the entire strength of the edict. Just remember that." And that's the end of your turn. Next, it will be the mutant thing, and it will open its eye up, staring Little Moss right in his eyes. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh.
As you see this big eye glow, this yellow energy or this yellow light sort of emanating from it as its head reels back.
12.
You take 27 psychic damage.
Okay. Are you serious?
So you hear this vibrating sound, and it turns to a piercing squeal, and then that disappears. You hear all of these voices all talking over each other, all whispering voices. All around you, you see the monastery, and everyone from there has their skin this grey, sickly grey colour. It's hanging off them. Their eyes are gone. Their tongues are hanging out of their mouth, and black ooze is dripping down their chin. They're all shambling towards you and screeching this horrible, horrible sound. And you go to like you're kneeling on the ground. You go to get up, and you see that your hands are smaller. And then you look down at your body, and you are just a child. You are the little moss that you were when you got your name. And then this sharp pain appears in your head as you take this damage. Then you're back in that room.
Just before I go unconscious, I am enraged, and my relentless endurance kicks in, and rather than being reduced to 0 hit points, I can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Hell yeah. So you physically fall off the creature, and you slide down its arm, landing on the staircase. You're laying there, and just as you're about to slip away into darkness, your vision sort of fading to black, it goes red, and then the darkness flicks away, and you're looking up at this creature. You let go of the stairs, like these metal stairs you're holding onto, and they're all crumpled in a bit.
Sick.
Next, we have the Banshee. This time she's going to run first, so you can make an op attack.
I will make an op attack. I will use my great weapon attack. That is 22.
That'll hit.
Slashing damage, 9. Nice. Fire damage is 2, so that is 25 slashing and 2 fire.
Okay. She once again cannot dodge your strike as you slash her up the back as she moves away. But she stops. She pulls out her bow as she's running. She drops her katana to the ground, and she pulls out 2 arrows. She knocks it and lets them loose in the same motion. 24 versus AC for the first one, and it will be a 22 for the second.
They both... no, second one misses.
Okay, cool. The first one hits you and does... that's not good. That's like 9 piercing damage. No, sorry, not 9. 7 piercing damage.
Yep.
You take... Ooh, that's not good for you.
That's not what you want to hear from your DM.
24 lightning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw quickly.
Oh, 24.
24.
It's 26.
Okay. You feel this electric shock hit you from this first arrow. The second arrow that comes in, do you have your shield out, or were you hitting?
Yeah,
two-handed?
shield out.
Alright. You lift your shield up as the second one flies in. It hits, and you've seen this green energy flick off as the arrow spirals away through the air. You feel your body go numb as this arrow punches through your armor and hits you in the stomach. But you don't get paralyzed.
Okay, I may not get paralyzed, but I am down.
Oh shit.
Oh, man.
Okay. And what are we looking at here? That's the end of her turn. Little Moss.
A team wipe, that's what we're looking at here. DM Society.
No, I believe in you guys.
Okay, well...
Maybe you should play for the objective. Do they at least see me go down? Like, are they at all paying attention to what's going on around them?
Roll perception checks, my boys, and we will see. Because there's this giant thing in the middle of the room.
19.
Yep, you do. As you're laying down, you see Cortaine be shot, looks like with 2 arrows, and he falls to his knees and then slumps forward.
From a character perspective, what do I care more about? I'm only bound by my sense of right or wrong.
Think of what just happened as well with that psychic attack. Like, how would Little Moss feel after that?
I'd probably be locked on to the giant dude, but at the same time, there would be also... I don't know, this thought that I would care for my friends. Alright, I am going to try and rescue Cortaine.
Alright. You want to, I would say you might have to... How fast can you move? How many feet?
40 feet.
40 feet? I would say that you might have
And have boots of jumping and striding. Jump 3 times the normal distance.
in height?
Yeah, or length. But I can't exceed that distance.
Further than what your movement can
Yeah.
allow. Okay, cool. I will let you, like, basically double jump if you'd want to dash.
Yep. But what's the objective? Like, we're after the keys, right?
Yeah.
And the Banshee has the keys.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Is protecting Cortaine the most important thing, or is attacking the Banshee the most important thing?
I think that's up to Little Moss. It's not up to society, damn society.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna try and protect Cortaine.
All right. What does it look like when you double jump over there?
Can I like boot her away and then like land?
Well, she's like 35 feet from him.
Oh, okay. So I can't reach both.
No.
Okay. So if I double move, can I reach her? No.
No, you
No.
won't be able to reach her.
Okay. I start running after her, but I get between her and Cortaine.
All right. And can you do anything else, or is that it?
Double move, I think, is
Like-
all I can do.
You don't have a bonus that can do anything.
I don't think so.
All right. And that is the end of your turn. So we'll have Spigs.
Yo.
You, what did you get for your perception?
Oh, there's a perception roll.
Yeah, make a perception roll.
Alright. You got a 12 plus 15 total.
Okay. You see, as you like fire, and you see the thing block it, the corner of your eye, you notice Cortaine slumped down in a heap. Little Moss then, like, runs, leaps, jumps off the side of the balcony, and flies through the air, landing between Cortaine and the banshee.
Well, I think I should go and protect my friends. So Spigs is kind of, all right, stim grenade it is. Throw it at the big giant, which is Cortaine.
Made the right choice.
All right, so just with grenades, usually you throw it and they make dexterity checks to see if it hits them.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. So what I'll say is you can throw this, and you make a dex check, but I'll say with advantage.
All right. So dex check is 20.
A crit or a ghetto?
In the ghetto.
Nice. All right, so you throw this grenade, it arcs through the air, bounces right next to Cortaine and Little Moss, and each creature within 10 feet makes gets 2d6 plus 2 healing. Now, because it's thrown by Spigs, I'll say you roll the healing dice, because it's like a splash damage sort of thing. It'll apply to everyone, so the damage will be the same for everyone. So 2d6 plus 2. Do you want to roll the healing dice, please?
No.
Just so we can get that done. I don't want to forget it, because otherwise they will die.
All right, 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 2, and each creature within 10 feet take the heals.
So 8.
Nice.
You guys have 8 HPs, but I would say, Cortaine, you need to roll a 1d4 for me, because this is not an adrenaline stim. They've still got one left, but they'll have to make it to you to use it.
2.
Alright, you will wake up in 2 hours unless they use an adrenaline stim or something happens in the meanwhile.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do, Spigs?
Spigs will, I think, pretty sure will cast.
Can you cast as a bonus?
Bonus action, which would be Shield of Faith. So he'll pop open his little cabinet in his arm, microwave oven, and he'll pull out and throw. I think I've put on myself. Cortaine is like alive but not unconscious.
Correct.
Right, he'll throw it at Cortaine, and it flies through the air so fancy free, landing just within reach, explodes and erupts around him, sending these projections of light that produce a shield around him, giving him, I believe, plus 2 to AC.
Nice. Alright.
Plus 2.
Thank you.
It will be Cortaine's turn. You are not in the red, so you don't need to make a dex saving throw. But because you're... You know what? I will get you to roll a d20, and this will be like your will. Like...
Oh.
Because you know some serious shit is going on. The Banshee's just once again threatened your family.
Yes, she has. 19!
Alright.
I am a champion, so technically 19 is the crit. So...
Your eyes flick open.
Yes!
There's this light shield around your body, but I will say that you can either choose to move or attack with something.
Like, as in, on my turn, I won't be able to move and attack?
Yeah.
I mean, this is my turn. Yeah.
This is your turn, yep.
Would I still get a bonus action?
A bonus? Yeah.
Yeah, like you know, I can either use an action or move. That's fair enough. I will. What is the deal with if they're shooting? If they're using a ranged attack and there's an enemy within 6 inches, not 6 inches. That's some wargaming shit right there. Within 5 feet, do they get disadvantage
on the attack?
Yeah.
Like if you're shooting at someone that's that close.
Yeah, is there a negative?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, then I will charge up to the Banshee, getting within weapons range, and I will, as a bonus, use my health surge as is my right as a fighter.
Health surge. What is this?
It's called health surge. Second wind. That's it.
Second wind.
Second wind allows me to, as a bonus action, heal for, I think it's D10 plus my fighter level.
Oh, nice.
Bam! 9. So that is 14 in total. I'm back up. Okay, cool. So I am with my sword and shield readied. I am within striking distance. But I will not be able to attack this time.
Moving, getting up, that's half movement, remember?
Okay, yes. So there's one. Then there's a question I have, which is, because I'm in a giant suit, do I actually fall down if I'm knocked unconscious?
Yes.
Okay, I was hoping that I could achieve that.
That it locks in place and keeps you there.
Do I have to get up if I can fly? Can I be facing forward on the ground and just rocket boot my way forward? And up.
Yep, why not?
Sweet, that's some Iron Man shit right there.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's what I do. I don't need to get up because I will just fly forward and then just get up halfway.
Nice. All right.
Oh, one trick pony. Oh, what?
And
you're just jealous because you don't have flying boots.
It will be the mutant's turn, and he's going to turn towards Yol. And he rolls to recharge. Hold on. Now, he grabs the big girder, pulls it out of the staircase that is caught in, and he is going to swing down at. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1 Cortaine, 2 Little Moss, 3 Spigs. A 4 will be a reroll. 4. The first strike slams into Spigs, or attempts to slam into Spigs, and that will be a 12 versus AC. Is totally not going to hit, is it?
No.
Okay. You drop to one knee and slide along the ground a little as this massive girder slams inches from you, missing you. The second attack is going to hit 4 again. 4 again. And he's going to attack Cortaine. Oh, that's 20. It'll be a 20 straight. It's a ghetto.
Miss.
This club swings towards where you were, and you rocket forward. It slams, buckling the walkway a little, but you shoot forwards towards the Banshee. That is the end of its turn. It will now be the Banshee's turn, and
Oh, crap.
she will use... Ooh, I don't know how this works, actually. I will need clarification from probably you, Ben. She uses Misty Step, which is a teleport. It's not a movement. And it's her action. So do you take an op attack or not? Let's see.
As much as I would like to get an op attack, I don't think I do.
Yeah, okay. So she blinks 30 feet towards the elevators. She stops there and she presses the button. I think that is all of her actions that she can do. Now, because she can't attack now, can she? Nope. Yeah, she's pressed the elevator button. Doors open up, but that's all. It's she could technically move in, but I'm not going to be that rude. Next will be Little Moss.
You can be that rude, bro. That's
Alright, she moves in, but the doors don't close.
yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. I keep running after her.
What's your movement?
40.
30?
40? 40.
Alright, so you can dash and you will be close.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
Yep, I just bolt.
Alright, I'll say you're probably within 15 feet. Next will be... Speaks.
Spigs will fire... is it reload? Yep. He will fire at the giant.
Alright, make your attack, sir.
Okay. That will be 17 versus AC.
That'll definitely hit. Where are you aiming? That is a little
He
eye
is
again.
aiming. Yeah, just like at its face. It's probably pretty far away, so just hopefully hitting it.
Yep.
That's why I actually hit it this time. Alrighty. Okay, so that will be 10, 14, 16. So it's 12 piercing damage.
Yep.
4 lightning damage.
Nice.
And then Spigs reloads.
It like lifts its hand to its face and screams as you fire into it. And
This poor creature, like, it just got awoken from its vat, and the first thing that people do is, like, punch it in the eye.
and then shoot at it.
Yeah.
Next will be Cortaine.
Okay, so she is 30, say 5 feet away.
Yep.
In an elevator.
Or 30, because her movement speed is 35. But oh no, yeah.
Because she moved a little bit into the elevator.
Yeah, she moved 5 feet in, you're right, yeah.
Cool.
Blinking is 30 feet.
I will charge forward.
Yep.
Does my visor, like, what's the radius of that flashbang? Was it 20 feet?
Yep, the flashbang is probably 15 feet radius.
Cool. So,
because it's bigger than the healing stim grenade. Yeah.
Okay, cool. But it will. What was I going to say? It will count as one of my attacks, so I can still like do other stuff.
Yep.
Cool. So as I'm running towards her, towards the elevator, I'll throw a flashbang forward in front of me, so that when it goes off, like I'm not in the optimal range. Like so I'm outside of the area of impact.
Yep.
But I am.
So, do I roll, or is it just they just roll a dex, don't they?
Yes, she will roll a dex.
Rolodex.
Okay. Yeah, she got like a 24 on that.
Okay. But where does she go though, or is it just that she blocks?
Say what? Say that again.
Like, she is currently in a small elevator. Like, does she duck out, or does she simply just look away, or does she have some kind of countermeasure? Like, how, for the flavor, how does she not get flashbanged?
She spins into like basically the panel where all the buttons and screen is, because you know how like the doors aren't always the exact length of the elevator. There's like a small space.
Yeah.
She spins and ducks behind there as she sees you pull the grenade off like your belt or armor or whatever, and you launch it through the air.
Okay, cool. So then, by the time she looks back out after the flashbang has gone off, I will be at the door, and I will be like, blocking the door so it can't close, because elevators have that safety feature. And I will attack her with my sword.
All right.
I will not do the great weapon attack. That is a 24. Press AC.
That will hit.
That is 15 slashing and 9 fire damage.
Okay. Nice. All right. She's not dead, but you see falling to the ground her left arm.
Whoa.
Blood spraying out everywhere in this elevator. And that is that the end of your turn?
That's good, boys. Now she's armless.
That is the end of my turn.
And it will be the Banshee's turn.
Yeah, what's she gonna do? She got one arm.
Okay. She is going to... Are you in the elevator?
Yeah, I'm like in the door.
Okay. Right, with her bow, she is going to attempt to push open the security sort of emergency exit on the roof of this elevator.
Yep.
And then she's going to try and misty step out.
Oh, shit. Okay.
She slides it back. Rolled an 18, which is pretty good, plus her dex. And... Yep, she blinks up. You see her like this blue portal thing, this like smoky blue energy just foom, foom, and up. You look up the hole, and she's on the cables there, and she's climbing. She's climbing those cables. She's just trying to fucking survive. She's trying to get away. And
Come on, little moss, bring it home.
next will be Little Moss.
I go for her.
Alright, so you run to the elevator and you push past Cortaine and you see the stairs there. You were 15, so you can climb up. What do you want to do? You can jump. What's going on?
I want to jump using my boots.
Yep.
And then just lunge at her, like straight at her, and to try and grab onto her and pull her down.
Alright. So, you can jump up there easily. That's no problem. I would like you to make a strength check for grapple.
Strength check.
You mean to like grab onto the cables and stuff?
Ghetto crit. No, onto her.
Oh, nice.
Get a crit?
Yeah.
You have her grappled.
Okay. So I'd like to, I don't know, punch her in her bloodied stump where her arm used to be.
Alright. Did you
What does that constitute my attack?
what's your total movement is 40, so 15 to the elevator. Then you jump up the rest of your movement. So 25 feet. She jumps 30 and then climbed a bit. So you would have to basically class it as a dash to actually get to her.
Alright, then I've just got her grappled.
Alright. You're holding her.
Yeah.
She's holding the cables. Spigs.
Spigs is fending off.
Turns out she's a time wizard, and it all never happened. I hate you all.
Spigs is fending off, like defending the rear guard between our party, his friends, and the giant.
And the giant purple monster.
People eater.
Alright. You attacking again?
Yep.
Roll, sir. Roll.
This will be 22 versus AC.
That'll hit.
Alright, I'll roll these separately. So this one. Whoa. So that'll be 10 piercing plus 5 thunder.
Once again, this creature reels back as these bullets and electricity hits it in the face. The room groans again, and you see those walls starting to crack open and light spilling in from outside. You guys in the elevator feel the building tilt a little, and it will be.
The building tilts like this. Several 100-story building is starting to tilt.
Well, you guys see like the top of it move a bit.
Oh shit! Okay, so not necessarily the whole thing, but at least where we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is your turn, sir.
Awesome. How far away? So she's about 30 feet.
Yep.
And unfortunately, Little Moss has grappled her. So if I use my shotgun, more than likely I'm just going to hit Little Moss.
Worth it. No, I didn't say that.
I will. I feel like I say this all the time. I'll use my flying boots. My rocket boots.
Rocket up.
I'm definitely a one-trick rocket pony. So I will rocket up and perch myself on one of the internal, not like bulkheads, but the internal girders.
Yep.
And has Little Moss, got her grappled, and I can just easily attack her.
Yeah, you get advantage on the roll.
I will do. She probably can't move. I don't know if I want to. Look, no, I'm going to kill her. That's what I do. So I'm going to attack her with my sword.
Yep.
That is 22. 15 slashing and 10 fire.
Describe how she dies.
It's just Little Moss is like holding onto her, grappling her, grabbing her leg. I don't.
The bottom
I
half
just-
of her sloughs off.
I just straight in the head, like just piercing through.
Like a stab.
Yeah, just like a stab with a long sword through the head.
Oh.
Yes, that's how she dies.
All right. So you.
And there's a smell of burning hair as well.
It hits the center bridge part of the skull mask and slides into the left eye, punching through there. You rip it out. What do you do, Little Moss, as you get the dead weight of the banshee in your arms? You just hold on to her?
Yeah, I want to see how this plays out.
She's dead. Blood is spilling out of her skull mask.
Can I just let her like slough down the thing and just hold on to the rope?
Yep.
Wait, no. Can I?
You drop her.
No, I don't want to drop her. Wait.
Thankfully, she only falls 30 feet onto the elevator. Moss.
Boom! Hits the elevator 30 feet down.
Okay, I drop down and we like search her for the keys.
Were you afraid you dropped her down an endless
Yeah,
pit?
There was a possibility. It is Little Moss's turn, so you drop down.
Yep.
On her, she doesn't have a whole lot. She's got like a dagger at her leg. Her bow is connected at her shoulder. On her hip, she has this briefcase that's like magnetized to it.
So can I take the briefcase?
You pull the briefcase free.
Good.
And now it is Spig's turn. So
Spigs will do what it does every time.
So Spig's in this room, this big creature. As it reels back, it like leans against the wall where it's cracking. The metal is sort of groaning and creaking, and you see like the splits through the metal, like sort of lights shine through from outside, and bits of debris start to fall from the roof where he ripped out the girder and the structure, the foundation in this room.
Alrighty. I actually want to check how much. I'm just thinking maybe it's probably too big. But how much of this rope does Spigs have?
Well, a bit of it broke off, so I would say you're gonna have to mend it.
Okay.
Because in the car chase, remember when you hooked it to the car and all
yeah.
that sort of stuff, it snapped. So I would say it's not functioning right now.
Well, where's the other guys there back in the other room?
You can't see them. They ran into the elevator, and then you can't see them anymore.
Spigs gonna run towards the elevator.
All right, you're gonna dash, double move, go 30 feet.
Yeah, my total of 30 feet.
Okay, you make it halfway to the elevator, and then it will be Cortaine's turn.
So I will float down leisurely to the elevator
With what?
with my rocket boots.
There they go.
And so I see that Little Moss has gotten the briefcase, and I'm assuming is it locked, or is he just not had the chance to open it?
He hasn't had a chance to open it.
Okay. As I see Little Spigs. he is little.
Well, you do see little Spigs because he's not in the elevator at all.
I will tell Spigs that we should, looks like we got what we came for. We should tell our families to go to that library because we have once again messed with the edict, and they're probably going to come for our families.
You say that to Spigs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I say, like, right now we need to... there's the cops. We don't know how long we're going to be detained here. We need to get them out of here. Like, get them out of where they are.
Spigs sends a message saying, "Not again."
Spigs says, "Not again." And Cortaine, that's all you do. You go down, pick it up. That's probably your turn, unless you want to move. I'll allow you to move a little. Oh, yeah. No, you can't. You've already hovered down. Sorry, I realised that. What are we doing now? It will be the mutant's turn, then? Yes. It'll be the mutant's turn. It is going to... It has failed every one of its recharge rolls, which is really, really good.
Yeah, good for us.
Yeah. It is going to, with its other hand, grab another one of the girders, the supports, and rip it out. And then it swings both at the same time at the only target it can see that was swinging at it. That was shooting at it. So it's going to swing both of them at Spigs. One's going to hit for sure. That's going to be a 23 versus AC. And the second one is going to fail miss. The first one will be... How many damage? Has it actually hit anybody with that yet?
With the club. Didn't
Yeah.
not hit me.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it's actually hit anyone.
Giant failure.
Okay. 12 bludgeoning damage. Hits you, Spigs. It sends you 15 feet.
That's your entire move.
Yeah. You're like, I'm at the elevator now. That's all it does. Moves a little bit towards you. That's all. Next we have Little Moss.
We just need to get away from this thing, don't we?
Yeah, we need to get out somehow.
And am I sitting on top of the elevator?
You're on top of the elevator as you're like just, visually, you're just generally looking with your eyes. You see the top of it lean really bad, like incredibly bad. The building leans after the mutant thing tore out the second support. You can see outside. The side of the building splits open. All this glass and metal shatters out into the open air. I radio Sarah, and I say, Sarah, there's some stuff going on up here. I need your help right now. Help me get out of here. Me and my friends, we need a way out, quick. And she replies, "We've got NAPD hovercopters in the air. What's going?" And then you hear a massive crash and smash as something happens outside where she is.
Damn. So, do I see any of the hovercopters in the air that she was talking about?
Not yet.
Gosh, alright, well, so we can't go down. We have to try and get out. So, where I see open air, can I edge towards there? Knowing that the... Oh man, should I just balls up and just like run and jump out the window and hope that a hover thing catches me?
I just hope that in the vastness of the area... Okay, continue. I'm just
So good. God. Ben, you're like dumbfounded.
And you're real dumb, so that's quite something. No, your character. Sorry, it wasn't casting aspersions. No, alright, yeah. Well, I edge away from the beast and I try and make my way out onto a ledge or something.
You're in the elevator still.
Yeah.
So there's like the ceiling of this building that you can...
Yeah. Can I climb up the cables and head towards the ceiling?
Do you mean to the very top of the building?
Yeah.
It's a long way up.
Okay. So is the giant between me and the window?
No. You can see splits in the metal, like in the building structure, to your left, but you can't see the monster.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Spigs, what should we do?
I don't know. Let's get out of here.
Which way? Up, down, around, in, out?
Let's call in the Spigsmobile helicopter.
What? We have a Spigsmobile.
That's for season like 10 or something.
That's just like Lord of the Rings Eagles-esque. It's just like, Eagles! Solves all our problems.
Oh, I have a friend called. I have a friend eagle. A pet
Alright.
eagle. He grew up to me when I was a kid.
Little Moss, you're sort of dumbfounded as you see this building like splitting open and the structure struggling. So you're it's skipping back down to Spigs. Your turn.
Spigs goes like
Spigs is also down.
grabs the guys and is like, "Come on, let's get out of here!" And he's like, "They're right," and turns away to like the staircases.
All right, so you don't need to move anywhere because you're basically at the elevators. You guys hear Spigs yelling out, like basically, "Come on, let's go." What do you want to do, Spigs? Do you want to run down the stairs?
Well, I think elevator is going to be too slow.
Elevator goes pretty fast. It's like
Yeah, the elevator goes pretty fast.
Yeah, but like, what if it gets like the building damages and electricity goes out as we're going down?
Can you roll a perception check for anybody who's down out of the elevator shaft? Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, it sounds like
Spigs rolls a 1. He sees time.
Nobody else is out of there, are they?
No, we're on the elevator.
Okay, no worries.
Continue.
You press the down button and the doors open on one of the other elevators. Cortaine?
So.
Hey.
What?
Let's I'm gonna cut this out, but like this is gonna be the season finale. Like, do some crazy fucking shit. Just do it.
I will go out to the window, the broken window, and I will jump out.
So you
Bullshit.
climb down the elevator out into the floor where this monster is.
Yeah.
The big walls are buckled open. The glass is all smashed away. Must have been behind this sort of reinforced wall. There's open air, but between where you are and the air, the creature is.
Oh shit. I will fly past the creature, throwing a grenade at its eye.
All right, you're flying past, and just make a dex check with advantage as you're flying through the air, and then he will make his check too.
15, sucker.
All right. He can't do anything to stop this. He fails his roll, and 3d6. Do you want to roll 3d6 fire damage?
6, 3, and 1. 10 damage.
Nice. It explodes in his face, and he stumbles back, leaning against the wall. It breaks out even more. The building shifts and shutters, and you guys hear all this cracking and smashing from above. Little Moss, all of the cables that are connected to these elevators start to wobble and then go incredibly slack as you hear the sound of these massive metal cables dropping from the roof, spiraling down towards you.
As I feel them slack, and like that sound that taut cables make when they snap and break and go it comes down. I grab the end of one around me, loop it around my waist, and then try and run, stepping on the monster, causing a stunning strike to its jugular vein, and then jump out the open window.
All right. You have a cable tied to is it to the elevator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see how that goes.
Great. That's frightening as all fuck. Let's do it. All right. You run down this. You pull the cable out of the elevator with your strength and tie it around yourself. You then make your way down the elevator to the floor. You jump at this creature, jumping off of it, your foot kicking it in the side of the head. Roll your stunning strike.
Ghetto crit.
Nice. Okay, what's the damage?
Damage is 16.
16.
It has to roll a Constitution saving throw, or it is stunned.
It gets a 10, which is going to be a fail. And then what happens? It's stunned.
Yeah.
Alright, it is stunned. Sorry?
Can't move.
Can't move?
Yep.
Cool. It is stunned, standing there. Its hand on its head. It drops one of the girders. It's wobbling around uneven on its feet. And it is Spigs' turn. Spigs, you're in this elevator and you feel it drop a little. It drops probably like 2 foot.
That's as far as my movement. No.
You hear this cable starting to crash down on the roof of this elevator.
Spigs presses the emergency button.
It says, elevator out of order.
So, like, can he open the door, or does the elevator turn into like a helicopter thing where it flies?
The door is not closed yet.
Oh, it's not closed, so it's still...
It's damaged.
Ah, well, Spigs will then go, well, this is stupid, and he will go to the edge, like the open area of the building, and he will... So there's all those are there cables like dangling on the side of the building where it's like falling apart?
Yeah, there's like cables hanging from the very center of the room and all over the place that's come down from above this the big tank, the big glass tank thing that was there. And then there are cables out the side of the building where it's all open as well. So you can swing or something if that's what you're thinking.
Spigs was going to use his partly damaged cable snake.
Yep.
To use it as like another rope to so he can control his descent down the ropes as he down the cables.
Your robot snake thing is damaged, so it won't function like it normally does.
Yeah.
So you just can use it physically. I'll say. And so you want to use it to swing from one rope to the other, or slide down a rope or something?
Yeah, like slide down a rope like you were. It's like not a bungee, but the like a flying fox.
Oh, yep.
Zip line thing.
All right, cool. You jump. Can you make an athletics check for me?
Oh, Spigs is gonna be terribly good at athletics. He's the biggest.
Should have flavoured it better.
As you have to leap and connect to a cable that is flying past this monster.
Oh yeah, +2. Here we go.
Here.
Oh, you would not believe what Spigs rolled.
A 1.
Oh, thanks. It's a 19 +2, 21.
You launch towards one of these cables that's hanging from the roof and sliding down towards the ground. It's been disconnected from the tank thing, and you grab your robot snake thing, using it so that you don't burn your hands on this cable, and you slide past this creature. It's just going to it can't do anything. It's stunned. You slide past it, and did you want to do anything to the creature as you go by?
I don't know. Is there anything on the creature that Spigs could buff, steal? I don't know.
You can
crazy invention thing on the side of it. Not invention thing, but something that catches Spigs' eye that he's like, ooh, that's
It's dick.
Yeah, he grabs hold of his massive schlong.
This thing is basically naked in a tank. It's just got some cables hanging out of its arms and stuff. That's it.
Nah, Spigs is good. He's getting out of there.
Alright, you swing. You land on the sort of buckled balcony on the other side of the room where it's open air. Now this creature is still stunned. It will be Cortaine's turn. As you're rocketing out, this creature is stunned there. You see Spigs land. Little Moss jumps across to the landing as well. And now that you were all there, you guys can see a few hovercopters. Some are NEPD, some are Ultra Die Incorporated security, and they're hovering out, hovering near this open gash in this building, if you will.
Are you going to hover boot for safety?
I will wave my arms about, trying to get their attention, and then I'll fly down to my allies.
You fly down, landing on there. One of the hovercopters sends out an announcement thing, being like,
"We're gonna send you a lifeline. It's gonna be very difficult to fly next to the building with the structure moving like this, so just bear with us."
You see this rope ladder that's made out of looks like some sort of rubbery mesh stuff. You're not quite exactly sure what it's made out of. Not quite rope, but something else, some sort of weave. It rolls out of the hovercopter as the hovercopter turns on its side and moves towards the building. And it gets in pretty close. It is going to be Little Moss's turn.
I reach for the weave.
You'll have to jump.
I jump with my boots of springing and striding.
Alright, can you make an athletics check for me?
I sure can. Gosh, I hope I don't fail this.
Or an acrobatics, one of the two.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Yep.
Ghetto crit, 20.
You launch off the handrail towards this mesh ladder thing that's folded out of the hovercopter, and you grab on just in time.
Oof. Does the MASH theme start up at this point? As I fade off into the distance.
Spigs, it is your turn. You'll have to make an acrobatics or an athletics to jump off, or you can do something else, like the creature's still there. I don't know if you've got any spells that you can use to try and get across there, but yeah, go ahead.
Not really. The only thing he'd use is his tiny jump legs.
Alright.
You jump a total of 1 foot into the air and then plummet to his death. I think that's 14.
You slowly climb up on the handrail, launch off. You also just grab onto the mesh ladder thing. As Little Moss is climbing, you're climbing behind him, and it will be Cortaine's turn.
You know what I do.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
You rocket boot up into the hovercopter.
Jumping. Yeah, just like a box.
He burns his boosters flying up into the hovercopter where it's open. One of the Ultra Die Corporation security guys reaches his arms out and helps you pull you in. As you guys are all climbing up into the hovercopter, the creature turns around towards you guys. You're all in the sort of open compartment of the hovercopter, and the creature grabs the cable that is connecting Little Moss to the elevator, and it pulls. That is going to be a 23. I would like you to make an opposing strength check as you are yanked slightly by this creature. You turn to look and you see the cable that's wrapped around you and connected to the elevator is being pulled by...
I rolled a 12.
Alright. Your arms are holding onto, or your hands are holding onto, one of the handholds inside the hovercopter, but you are yanked out, and this creature has you by the cable.
And I have the briefcase.
And you have the briefcase.
It wasn't like we weren't going to help you anyway.
The security guys start to fire on this creature. Roll for damage for them. All of these, like 5 dudes inside the hovercopter, start to pull out assault rifles and fire on this creature. It slams into his chest and face, it screams, still holding onto the cable. Next is Cortaine. Yep. Actually, wait, you boosted in. It's not your turn. It's Little Moss's turn. Sorry.
I'm free falling at this point?
You are being whipped through the air by this creature as it's swinging you around.
Okay, I try and loosen the cable's grip on me.
Okay. Dexterity check.
Okay.
Or sleight of hand.
Ooh. Sleight of hand?
Yep.
17.
You loosen the cable. I'm going to say you're still holding onto it, but now you're holding on as it's flicking you around, trying to slam you into the walls, and reel you in at the same time.
Could I, when it's at an opportune moment, could I let go and slow fall?
Yeah.
It just says reduce falling damage taken by the amount equal to 5 times my level.
Ah.
Yeah,
So that's if
does,
you land.
Yeah, and from that height, not sure if that's going to...
No, you're missed. You're missed.
I don't want to do that. Then I'll just hold on for dear life.
Alright. It is Spig's turn.
I jumped into the helicopter.
Yep.
it.Spigs, like, use one of like the guns on the side. Is there like a minigun on top of the side of the helicopter?
There is no minigun on the side of this helicopter.
Well, there is now with the thunder cannon.
Now there is.
He fires the thunder cannon. It does. Yeah. 10 versus AC.
Did you want to use the hero dice?
Of course I do.
whenever you DM us
How
that,
many do
you're
you
like,
want to
yep.
use?
Oh, I can use more? Oh, okay, I'm using... What have I got left? I have 3 left. 3! Alright, so that is another 11.
Nice. That is a hit.
Make sure it hit. Alright. 6. So that's 8 piercing plus 3.
Okay. You're shooting this creature in the face. Its massive eye just explodes as you fire into its head. It stumbles forward and it lets go of the cable that little Moss is holding onto. It is currently stumbling towards the edge of the building. Now it is Cortaine's turn.
Can I swoop down and rescue my friend Little Moss?
Swoop down and rescue that damsel. Do it.
I will. Okay, I swoop down and rescue that damsel.
Alright, I would like you to make a... you're trying to judge, like, where you can, like, fly to and catch him. So let's just go with an athletics.
Yes! Woo! That is a 24!
You jump and dive out of this hovercopter. Then you initiate your boosters and you rocket towards Little Moss and you capture him and you catch him, grabbing him by the arm and or the leg or whatever, and you turn around, boost back towards the hovercopter there. Next will be
My
Little Moss.
hero. I just swoon.
And it'll be the creature's turn. Actually, it is going to launch towards the hovercopter. It's going to hit the hovercopter.
Drag it down with us and we're all going down. End
The
of season.
hovercopter sustains or takes 23 damage as this creature slams it with its hand. The hovercopter spirals out of control. We see a scene from the distance. Well, we see the Displacer. Do you remember that creature, that person in its panther-like helmet?
That's the one that kicked Little Moss's ass, isn't it?
Yeah. Its black cloak fluttering in the wind, its tentacle arms just sort of hovering there, like protruding out of its back. It's looking up from Darkhaven at this colossal tower. And the top of the tower is cracked and bending, and it is slowly falling. This massive purpley creature thing launches out of the side of it, smacks a hovercopter, which starts to spiral out of control. The creature is free falling towards the ground. The Displacer gets down on a knee and pulls off the helmet to look with its own eyes out at the scene. And we see Paige Longleaf with her cloak fluttering in the wind and the tentacles. She watches as the big purple thing slams to the ground. A slight red light burning through the sky as someone rockets away from the building, and a hovercopter spiraling down, crashing and scraping the side of another building. The top of the tower collapses. All of this dust, fire, and debris starts to spiral up from where the top of the tower crashed down below. Paige Longleaf takes the helmet, puts it back on her head. She launches off the side of a building, down on top of a hovercar as it speeds towards this disaster. And that is where we will leave this season.
Nice.
what will happen next time on Beyond the Dice.
Thank you for downloading. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying tuned to this extra long episode. It's the season finale, so we didn't want to just stop at a sort of low point or anything like that. We wanted to finish in some type of cool way, and hopefully it is cool, and hopefully all of our mercenaries survive the end of this season, which, you know what, I'm pretty sure they will, but you know, you never know. So once again, thanks for listening, guys, and we shall see you soon. We will be back for a mini-series before season 2 starts up, and more information on that mini-series is to come.
Yeah, well, one place you might be able to find information on that mini-series is our website at www.beyondthedice.com. Go there and check it out. We have had such a blast making this season, and it's just been fantastic. So we enjoy making this, so go there and check it out.
All the stuff, all the things from this season will be on our Instagram at Beyond the Dice, including other crazy things, like we like playing games this weekend with all the boys.
Playing with boys.
Okay.
Neverland.
That'll be on our Instagram at Beyond the Dice.
We have a Facebook page, and you can get all of the news also there at facebook.com/BTDpod.
And if you have some time, jump onto whatever program, app, or medium you use to listen to our podcast and give us a review, or even just get in touch with us on Facebook or one of the social medias. We're absolutely happy to have a chat and talk about things. You will see some promotional stuff probably come out before this episode is released about the mini-series. And to sign off for this season, we would like to say goodbye, and we'll see you at Tree Reach High.
Oh, damn!
Like a good Dota.
Well, two things. Firstly, I'm trying to be authentic to my character. Secondly, I'm trying to be authentic to being Travis, and he's not very good at Dota.
Moisty Step? What the fuck?
It's a different move.
Misty Step off the attack. Can you guys give me 1 second? I need to pee really bad. I'll literally be real quick. I'm going to blast it out like a flamethrower.
Boobies. There, you happy? I went for the briefcase. Shit. I should have just wailed on that giant.
I am so proud of you, Travis, and Little Moss.
Gosh. Every fibre of my being wanted to keep punching that dude in the eye.
Yeah, I know, but you see what happens when we work together? We get the girl. By get the girl, I mean we murder her.
Yeah, but I also... I'll go back and talk to Sarah later.
Yeah, see, you're fine. You already got a girl, and now we got the keys. The whole point of us being here.
Okay. Alright, so I pushed so hard I almost shit.
Like you were pissing so hard that shit almost came out?
Yeah.
Of your dick?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh man, that would be disgusting.
I almost peed my meat out.
Oh.
Okay, sorry, let's get back to it.
Be there or be square.
Or have to do your ABCs all over again.
What?
What?
I don't know.
Alright, bye.
Bye.